Hello and welcome back to another Plan with me. I am so happy that you are here and joining me. If you're planning this week, definitely pick up a coffee or a tea, sit down with me and plan your week. So this week I decided to use this kit. It was from Regina Laughs, but her shop has now changed names. So if you're looking for kits like this, look under Miss and Meow. And I decided to pair this kit with some rose gold foil. So I'm using some of my new spring overlays, as well as some lace headers and some mandalas. And then I found this washi from Simply Gilded that I thought paired so well with this kit. I feel like whenever I find washi that matches so well, it's like a unicorn. You get so excited. But this week I wanted to do just some interchanging of headers, sort of mix up my typical style. So I wanted to interchange the lace headers and the glitter headers that came with the kit. And I started putting them down, I think on the other week, and I did it wrong. So I had to rip off some of them. But it's fixed now. So it's from the 1st until the 7th. I think I had flipped over the page by accident. So here they are. I really liked how that looked, but then I wanted another lace header. So I ended up taking off one of the glitter headers and adding another lace header. And then I'm going to start in with the sidebar. So I'm using this more simple full box and I'm adding the spring quote overlay to it. If you haven't been watching some of my spreads, I've been doing a lot more spring themed spreads lately. I'm just so ready for spring and summer. I am not a winter person and I live in an area that has very long winters. So I'm definitely ready for spring. Today, it's the day that I'm filming this. It's actually going to be, I think, plus 11. So, and that's Celsius. And so we're really looking forward to getting outside. I think we're going to go for a bike ride because it's just feeling like spring already. But I'm going to put down my habit trackers as well as this meal sticker and the tracker for meals. And I'm just going to zoom you out so you can see this a little bit better. I'm going to add the bottom washi. I really love the picket fence on here. And then Regina also has this beautiful scallop washi. So I'm going to put that on top as well. And then for that little spot between the meals and the washi, I thought it would be nice to put some of the Simply Gilded washi. But right there, I am just using my X-Acto blade and I'm slicing that scalloped washi so that it lines up with the meals. And then here, yeah, I was deciding if I wanted to do a quarter box or some washi, and I ended up going with the Simply Gilded floral washi instead for that little space between my meal tracker and the bottom washi. So I never opened this one before. I think the floral washis from Simply Gilded are my absolute favorite. They are just stunning. So I tend to save them until I really want to use them. So this one I have been saving for a bit. And then we're going to go in and fill out the sidebar. So this week I was tracking my workouts and my vitamins. I am terrible at remembering to take my vitamins. So having the habit tracker these past few weeks and tracking my vitamins has really helped. And then for meals this week, I made chicken, then chili, and some meatballs. I always try and incorporate one leftover day, and then a wing night, and steaks on the weekend. And we also do, when we do a Costco run, I like to do buffalo chicken using the rotisserie chicken from Costco because it's just such an easy meal, especially when you have to spend part of your day going to Costco. So now I'm just adding in the full boxes for the first half of the week, and starting Monday, it was the 1st, so the start of every month I always go through my PR numbers and message my team. Then I also, on the 1st, I always have to list the mystery kit. So I listed the preview for the April mystery. Then I wanted to divide the page a little bit, so I added a lace header, and I needed to work on filling orders, and I'm using a Dymo machine label from, I think that's Paper Bow Prints. And after that, I needed to do some designing, and Elliot also had a music lesson. And then starting into Tuesday, I wanted to start the day by printing and cutting a big batch of stickers. And given that it was also the start of a new month, I always email my accountants my GST and PST information so that they're able to submit it all. And I was also working on some swaps for some upcoming events for the shop. So you'll have to stay tuned for that. And Tuesdays, if you've been following along with my plan with me's, are the days that I like to vacuum and mop my house. I like to keep up with it and do a little bit every day, and then it doesn't seem like it's that much upkeep. So this sticker that I'm pasting down right now is from Coffee Brain Plans. I love this one for marking anything to do with taxes or numbers, because I feel like it just is the best sticker. I think she's holding a calculator and has all of her papers there. Then I'm using a flag sticker, and I'm going to put down that I'm mailing those swaps. And then for marking the vacuuming and mopping, I'm going to use a sticker from Paper Bits Co. So I wanted to add a little bit more to this full box. So I thought one of these quote stickers from the Spring Quote Collection would look really pretty over top. So that one says, "Where flowers bloom, so does hope." And I thought it looked really pretty together. Then I'm using this half box, and I'm just marking that I needed to work on listing photos, and that camera icon is from Paper Bits Co. And after that, I wanted to work on the April monthly. I needed to finish prepping it and also add it to the shop as well. This day, I also wanted to work on editing some of my videos. That's something I like to do midweek. I love to film first thing in the week so that I have a few days to edit, because life happens and it's nice to have a little bit extra time and wiggle room. This week, I'm not doing my voiceover till Saturday, so I'm definitely behind, but I still have enough time, so I'm glad that I have that window in my planning that I can do that. So I'm adding this little floral mandala that is brand new in the shop, and it was actually on Alyssa's freebie. I used her freebie for a lot of this deco because I found it so useful. Let me know if you've used Alyssa's freebie or any of the other PR girls. There's currently Kayla, Jody, Alyssa, and Melissa. And then my friend Rachel at Bows and Bentos, she's also going to have a freebie coming to the shop. I'm actually working on that today. So if you haven't already, go check out Bows and Bentos. She is local to me. She actually is, I would consider her my neighbor. She's very close. And she loves planning as well. And she also loves sharing things that she enjoys. So I thought, since she was sharing stuff, that she should also have a little freebie to go out for those people that are interested in using her code. So I'm going to be working on that today. I love the stuff that she sent me that she wants to see on it. She's a true crime junkie, just like me. Let me know if you also listen to true crime podcasts. I listen to them probably weekly. Every Monday I listen to, there's Crime Junkie, which I love. I also love Crime Beat. That's local to, I would say, Calgary and Alberta. She covers stories that are from here. So I love that podcast as well. Those are my two favorite. And right now I've also been listening to 14 Hours, and that's about the Nova Scotia shooting. And that one has been very interesting because I didn't know as much about that. So let me know if you have some true crime podcasts that you like, because that is one of my things that I love to listen to while I'm either working or cleaning around the house too. But looking into Thursday, I needed to work on listing photos, which that camera again is from Paper Bits Co. Then I needed to work on the Make Haste sheet. This sheet ended up selling out in both my shop and Lindsay's shop. I don't believe it'll be coming back at this point, but maybe with season 2, we may do a re-release, and it may just be in Lindsay's shop because Lindsay is now cutting her own stickers. So I'm so excited for her. She's gonna be listing some of her own designs soon. Well, they were already all her creations, I'll correct that, but I just cut the stickers. So I think she's gonna start releasing all of her own cut stickers. So I think that's amazing. Then after we had to run some errands, I ended up taking my youngest. We went for a date. He absolutely loved it. And we went to Walmart and he got to pick a little dinosaur Play-Doh. It was so much fun. We went to the UPS store and then we also went to Canada Post. And I need to catch up. We're now into Friday. So Friday was Foil Friday. I haven't done a Foil Friday in such a long time. So it felt so nice to do it, and I'm so grateful for all the love that I received on Friday, not just with orders, but all your comments and love for the new releases. So thank you so much. And then I also had a customer that was picking up an order. She's local, so I have a few local people that like to come and pick up. So I need to remember to set that one out. I also had a Uline order that I needed to place on Friday, and I also did a dollar store run. On Saturday, I needed to print the first batch of Foil Friday orders, and I like to, as soon as I get the new orders, I like to work on my custom orders. And I wrote this and I didn't like how I had done the lettering, so I decided to rip it up and do a new one. So I decided to cover up my oopsie with a mandala, the floral mandala, and I did it completely different. But I really like how that one turned out a lot more. Then I wanted to organize the fridge because I knew we'd be going to Costco the next day. So I like to clean it out, know exactly what I have, and make a grocery list. And after that, we had a date night. And I wrote down epic fail for our date night. We went to go hit some balls. There's a place in Calgary that has a driving range open, so you can hit balls. And my husband had looked into it, and we thought we'd be able to reserve a spot. We might have to wait a half an hour, but when we got there, it was so busy. It was a 4-hour wait. So we ended up not going to hit balls, and then we went to the mall, but the mall had lineups for all the stores. So we ended up leaving the mall, and then we went to a smaller place. It was West Hills in Calgary, and I ended up being able to go into the bookstore there. So I picked some books out, and so it ended up being still an okay date, but just not what we were expecting. On Sunday, I ended up having a migraine all day. So I slept in. I didn't do my normal 4 a.m. routine, but I wanted to remember that I needed to have my plan with me up at 10 a.m. and that my husband was going to go do a Costco run, and I needed to continue filling orders. So that I thought was completed, but I wanted to add a little bit more to the spread. So I thought it would be nice to add some of that floral washi again to the top of the spread. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm sorry it's out of frame, but I just added a little bit of that washi instead of using deco to the very top. But let me know how your week is going and what you're looking forward to if you're also just so excited for spring. And here is what was left over in the kit. If you are wondering, I used most of the stickers. But I hope you have a wonderful week, and thank you so much for watching. If you want, you can connect with me on both Instagram and Facebook, and here as well.